Do 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 do. Right, might as well get underway then. Just waiting for people to file in, but looks like no one's here just yet. But anyway, very good evening, ladies, gentlemen, MBs. Welcome to Final Fantasy VIII, Part 8, subparagraph 7, blah, 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 blah. We're cracking on with the game, but you might be curious, wait, is Shadon wearing a suit for the very first time in his life? Yes. Yes, I am. Okay, maybe that's not entirely true, but I was doing a webinar early today, and I thought, you know, I could take this off, or I could continue to wear it. You know, try and look presentable for today's stream. You might be thinking to yourself, though, is he actually wearing suit pants or suit trousers? Because we can't see off screen. And no, of course I'm not wearing suit trousers. Why would you think that? I'm actually wearing fishnets. You're not seeing them. That's a different stream entirely, I'll say that much. So we're going to continue on with Final Fantasy VIII, and part of the reason I'm looking dapper today is because there's a lot of card games we're going to be playing, hopefully with which aren't too boring, and hopefully of which aren't too subject to RNG, because there's a ton of rare cards we can pick up in this section. But before we begin, I just need to make a quick bit of housework, bit of housekeeping, quick announcement. I just want to say that in light of today's tragic news, I just think that it needs to be said that, a certain thing is suffering greatly. It's truly a terrible set of circumstances. So I hope you'll join me in chat by offering your thoughts and your prayers for coronavirus, because it's currently stuck in Donald Trump's turgid flesh bag. So, poor COVID having to be caught there. It's just truly awful situation. Anyway, with that out of the way, let's crack on. I wasn't missing the opportunity to dunk on fucking Donald Trump today. Hell no. Alright. So, our current objective is actually go see Sid, who is recovering in the infirmary at the moment. But we're not going to do that. Instead, we're going to commence a side quest that arguably gives you some of the best rewards in the game. It's a card game, no less, or a card quest, rather. And in order to do that, we need to head round to this side of the garden firstly. So we're looking for a particular NPC to turn up. Maybe we'll be able to load the screen again to make him appear, but we'll see. Where is he? Yeah, this is one of the less fun things about doing these kind of side quests, which is trying to find the person you're after. Mildly irritating. Since I'm here, by the way, I'll note that you actually can't leave throughout the exit. But it makes me just think to myself, like, they just didn't want to, show that area after it had been, blown apart from the garden flying away. This fellow is not turning up, it's kind of awkward. We'll be playing Image cards later, by the way. We're on the lookout for the seed members specifically. Oh, there he was, actually. He literally just appeared. And I exited the screen prematurely. Whoops. Yeah, not the most riveting of starts this particular stream, I apologise, but getting this guy to turn up appears to be somewhat random. Thankfully, the 3x speed thing makes it a lot easier to hopefully grab him. Ah, here we go. Ah, it's not him. So yeah, we're looking for the seed members around here, specifically the one who came in from the right, I think. Just wait for its bloody turn up at the moment. If he doesn't show up shortly, I'll just start progressing the story instead, because I don't want to bore you all to death by like me wandering around in circles waiting for this particular dude to turn up. The funny thing is, when I was doing a bit of off-screen grinding previously, I actually found this guy straight away on this screen. It's not that kid, by the way. Ah, here we go. It was him. Sorry, I apologise. I thought it was one of the seed members. So, this is a member of the card club group, and his name is Jack, because they go in the suit order. So we're going to beat him at a card game, and that will get us underway for fighting his fellows. I'm leaving the Renoa card out, by the way, because it's got good stats on both sides, but it's really, really crap on top and bottom. So the thing to know about the card club members is that they all have boss-level cards. Similar to the girl we fought back in Galbadia Garden. But they won't often, as far as I at least can see, use more than one in the same hand. Easy breezy. So we've got King, Club, Spade, Diamond, and Queen Hearts. Not Queen of Heart, but there's also Joker, whose ability is still a mystery. May possibly be, sending people calling cards. I'm not sure. Alright, so we're going to go fight the next guy now, and he's actually in the training centre. Now, I'm not going to waste time with random encounters here, because the actual odds of this guy appearing are random in of themselves, which is really irritating. There he is, though. So, you might recall this chap. He was actually in the prison, believe it or not, playing cards with us. So this is Joker. He was the one who gave us an upgrade to our Misa back in the prison, by the way. So his hand is actually pretty crap, but that's not the be-all and end-all of it, because we actually want to keep playing him until he plays a specific card. I'm hoping this doesn't take very long and we have good RNG. We're just going to have to see how we go. So yeah, we're going to play him for a little while until he drops this card that we're after. Apparently, there's only a 1 in 16 chance of getting it, though. And for comparison, the Zell card only had a 1 in 10 chance of being played by Zell's mum. So fingers crossed. Nah, not yet. If it takes too long, I'll just go and get his card off screen. So you've got to be dapper for a, you know, for a card game. Of course, I am drinking regular beer, so maybe not too dapper, as it were. Easy peasy. And since we've got the differ rule in play here, it just means we get to completely wipe out all of his cards. Come on, give me that card. Stop being a stingy bastard. He's got some cards I might want though, to be fair, so that's not too bad. Never say no to the Tombury King card. Ah, so I picked Renora by accident because I was autopiloting, but that's actually one of the places where she's useful. It's just that the stat distribution is too wonky. Getting these cards is a good thing though, because we'll be able to refine them into items later, so we get nice bit of magic, all that good stuff. You're right though, Gongo Toro, he is a 90s raver guy. Either that or he's a survival expert. Maybe he's like, you know, always in the wilderness. There we go. That's the Leviathan card. That's the one we want. Good stats on it as well. Ah, it's playing hard to get to start with. Okay. Oh, you fool. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Why would he do that as well, for that matter? Crushed him. Alright, so we've got what we want from him. Let's be on our way. We've got a Rosie Boo in the chat. Hello, Rosie. So we're just currently looking for a, this is it. This is next dude. Club. Doesn't even say enthusiastically. We've got ellipses at the end of it. Honestly, mate. But yeah, we get new cards to experiment with now, which is quite nice. Pretty good hand overall, actually, for him. That's quite surprising. None of these are really that great, so for the moment I'll just drop Quistis there. Perfect. Slow and steady wins the race. Alright, so we've got 3 of them down. There are only 3 more to go. So now we've got to find the next one. Whoever they may be. Let's go look around. Nope, not you. Nope. Let's check out the second floor. Nah. Kid, do you play card games? Nope. Okay, never mind then. Oop, didn't mean to go there. I have no idea what that random noise was then. That was a bit weird. Nope, already played him. Don't need to play him again. Oh, I didn't need to play her. You have to excuse me for a moment while I just look up where this final member is. I'll only be a second. It's not exactly professional of me to be doing it this way, but just want to make sure. Okay, figured it. There we go. The Diamond Duo. I'm not going to pick Leviathan this time, I'm going to pick Diablos instead. We have a new boss card we don't have though. Check that one at the bottom. Let's definitely be taking that. Makes sense. So you should play Biggs and Wedge middle, yep. But I can now play this card here. And played it in possibly the worst place imaginable. Easy. We played cards so hard that we knocked them to the floor. Ooh, ominous. Okay. So I did originally go up here for a reason. Because we've got this guy here. So this was the chap who gave us the cards at the very beginning of the game, believe it or not. Yeah, we'll go with Leviathan this time around. Now that's a lot of boss cards, including again one we haven't had before, so that's quite neat. So we want to start strong on the offense here, so I'm actually going to play Cypher here. Interesting, good start there with the bomb card actually, funnily enough, but we can start taking the offensive. So it's got a number of cards to play here, depends which one to go for. Not that one, okay. That I was not expecting. But that means I can defend the Kyros card, take that one. Curious. Bit of a mistake on his part, but I've still won. Let's take the bomb as well, because that'll refine into a fire fragment. Sorry, a bomb fragment, which we'll need. Ooh, who's the her? I wonder. Okay then. I'm just going to very slowly walk away. Very slowly indeed. Alright, so that's most of the club actually beaten now. The final 2 members we won't be able to play for a little while. But we got the Leviathan card and we got it reasonably quickly, which is the most important thing. So with that done, let's go and see Sid now and get the plot underway. I apologise if that was dry, but I figured it was now as good a time as any to actually show it off. Is Sid a ghost? Like, he doesn't seem to be here. Oh no. I can't imagine Robin Williams crying, that's not fair. Well, time to ask all the questions. Squall is very insistent. He spent a long time making sure the proper word count was hit and everything. But I guess he doesn't want it, so... Big mood of my life, basically. That must have made an interesting or rather awkward first date. Okay, so let me get this straight. Sid, he was like, okay, darling, we've been married for a couple of years now. What do you want to do with your life? And she says, well, you know I'm a sorceress, right? Why don't we start training a mercenary force that will kill me in 20 years' time? Oh, darling, that's why I fell for you in the first place. Apple of my eye, honestly. Oh dear, you fool! So, let's ask about Master Nog. The notorious NORG. Yeah, I 100% agree, Go Toy Robot. Alright, so Sid, tell us what happens next. Like, we're adrift at sea, we gotta do something. I don't know why I'm asking that again. I thought it'd be more substantive than that, but I guess that's the end of that. Well, he's definitely not rich because he was scouting around for funds for the garden. I don't see him being a funny man either. I'm just going to assume. No, you know what? I'm not gonna say that. All right, second floor balcony it is then. I'd love it if Squall said something else like, no, he's not home. He's just gone out shopping. He'll be back in a couple of hours. Just go away. That's a great comfort. They rehearse that every day. Okay, that's clearly good enough for Squall. We come in peace. Oh, bye, it's fine, whatever. I agree, they look like they're a combination of monks and, like, you know, chiropractors or something. Like they work in a hospital or a ward. Well, fair enough then, let's go find this lady. So yeah, just to recap, if you've not been watching the recent streams, Alone was the girl that Laguna was looking after in Windhill. In fact, thank you, Zell. You could very well, you could very well LP this game for me if you want. That's not a reassuring thing to say to a woman. Yeah, I just keep dreaming of this lady over and over again. Because bear in mind, Rinoa hasn't actually been in the dream world as of yet, so she has no clue what they're talking about. She probably assumes it's someone like who's, well, you know, Squall's age for a start. So as it happens, I already know exactly where Alone is, so we're going to go straight there. Oh, you're hiding that well, mate. You missed a lot of card games, Rumpy Cloud. So, I joked way back when that Alone, like, this lady never mattered because we saw her in the, you know, infirmary. But yes, this is Alone. That's definitely her. It's about the past. Well, I was gonna say, I think Squall should be able to figure that out on his own, otherwise, like, Alone, like, if it was the future, she was Benjamin Butting herself, you know? Here's the thing, right? This plot point never really gets adequately explained as to how Alone is capable of doing this, at least not from my memory. Squall's not taking this particularly well. The thing is, though, again, like, we get to see Squall here actually, like, he might be overacting a fair bit, if you want to call it that. It might be a bit hammy, but, you know, he's having a reaction to something, like, he's starting to at least act like a regular human being. I mean, if you continually get mind screwed to, like, live the past memories of someone, with no explanation, while you're also doing the fact that people you, like, care for may possibly be dead on a mission you send them on, plus everything else that's going on, like, it's understandable he's under all that pressure and he might crack a little bit. But yep, Squall's being his usual self again. He can't rely on anyone. I even killed a dinosaur once by myself. It was pretty cool. I did really well. Hey, it's a good thing the garden started flying and ended up in the Sea of Wise. These people would have never found Alone. That'd have been unfortunate. Ah, the hedgehog dilemma, I love it. Interesting. Are we having a flashback to Squall's childhood here? Now, just take note, by the way, there have been no real like callbacks to anyone's childhood. We know certain things, like the fact that Zell and Cypher never got along, but we don't know from what point they actually met. It could have very well been that they met when they were like 15, like a year or two before the game's event started. So this is the first time we get to see like the characters as kids. Squall here wearing his MX t-shirt. Because he's acting like Charlie Brown. That's why he's dressed like him Go-Go type robot. He's got to fit the mood, you know? Renault, will you stop letting yourself into Squall's dormitory? Jesus Christ! That'll be the person in the game you can on. Charlie Brown has never worn a suit. Just saying. Oh my god. Rinoa, if you're thirsty, the canteen is that way. Go get yourself a drink, for crying out loud. Oh my god. Renoa's been living by that mantra for her entire life. I'll give her credit for that bit of snark. That's quite funny. So you know what? Squall's loosening up just ever so slightly. Let's play along. Lord knows where we're walking to. Nope. Oh god, it really is Robin Williams. We're going to have, like, you know, a Good Morning Vietnam play on this. Oh, it's that old joke. It's a good joke. It's a classic joke. You can't go wrong with it. But I think this fisherman dude really needs to get his halibut out of there, or maybe he needs to start praying to his cod to save him, because it looks like the garden's coming straight for him. Oh, do I get it or not? Oh god, like, what do I do? Ah! The fishing rod had only 2 days till retirement as well. Gutted. I don't know how they planned to leak the garden to begin with, given it was in the ocean. I can't take no more! Ah! I didn't think Patch Adams was a good movie anyway, sir. It would be a JRPG otherwise if you didn't travel a little bit. But I have a feeling that Sid saying this is actually a bit prescient, because I have a feeling he knows what's involved with Fisherman's Horizon and what its particular shtick is, which we'll see soon enough. I like that the music has stopped, by the way, just to build up the anticipation a little bit. Because you have no idea at this point, really, what Fisherman's Horizon even is, or what kind of reception you can expect. You don't even know if it's a Galbadian territory or not. Oh, Sid definitely had no idea what he was doing with Pirates in the Garden, but I just think he knows what Fisherman's Horizon is like, and that's why he's saying to Squall, this is why I want you to go look there. I'll explain in a bit once we actually once we learn what the whole thing is about Fisherman's Horizon and the philosophy of their people. Also, they've sent a football coach to greet us by the look of it. Alright, I won't do any fighting, but that's in case, you know, like, as long as there's no random encounters. You don't have any monsters roaming the city, do you? Just being careful. But yeah, this tune is super chill. They're good sports, these guys. Oh. So yeah, like I said, Sid may know more about this place than he's letting on, because it's clear they have a history. I admit, I like the concept of the city itself from a sci-fi perspective. It's just a giant solar mirror in the ocean with piers all around it. That's pretty cool, I like that. Okay, Mr. Face, let's go down. First name familiar, last name Face. Eshzar, eh? Heard that mentioned a few times in the past. God damn it, Squall. It's not like you've got memory loss or anything like that. Jesus. Okay, so we could go to the mayor's office, but we're actually going to save firstly. And we're going to go explore the town a little bit, because we want to go get some particular items. Also, it's a good time as day to save after winning all those cards from before. Oh, and before I forget... So what I've done in the meantime is I've actually sorted out all of my GFs and done a little bit more grinding. So... we do have Leviathan now from the previous fight with Master Nog. So I'm just going to find out which GF is actually there. Oh, no, never mind. Who has Leviathan now? Let me find out. Alright, Zell. So, just thinking ahead a little bit, we might want to potentially get a little bit of use out of old, you know, Leviathan here. Yep, Renault's all set. Just putting that on for no reason. I promise you there's nothing that we're going to fight soon that will be weak to water. No way. And that's why I'm totally not giving Zell the GF ability to summon Leviathan in a future boss fight. No, 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 no. Oh, look, it's me! I thought he played cards, but he's just wasted. Oh yeah, he's a Shumi, you know, he's one of those Pokemon. Alright. So, we've got some diagrams now to start grading people's gear, but we don't currently have the items for it. So I suppose it's time, you know, to start digging through, making sure we have, you know, the items we can refine. So with that in mind, looking specifically for a betrayal sword. There we go. So we can give Squall a new weapon, which is really nice. Again, though, something I really don't like about this game is just that you simply upgrade weapons at shops. I really wish you found them out in the world like you otherwise would do. But it is what it is, I guess. Also, the upgrades you get from upgrading weapons are very incremental to the point where magic is so much more potent for getting damage out from physical attacks. It can be more beneficial also for getting increased hit percentage, but still, it's a bit lame, to be honest. Anyway, we need some Fury Fragments next, and Dragon Skin as well, so let's see what we've got. Again, this is why it's convenient to go and get all of the, excuse me. This is why it's convenient to get all the cards that we did from those various players. Ah, that's a bit of a shame. We might not be able to get Zell's weapon upgraded anytime soon, which sucks, but it is what it is. Alright. Yeah, we might be out of luck at the moment for giving anyone else a weapon, but again, it's so incremental, it's not really the end of the world, to be quite honest. My god, cats everywhere! Nah, not with you, kid. But yeah, the picture we get of Fisherman's Horizon is that it's just super, super chill. Nice one, Squall. That's a good draw. I'm impressed. And I'll be honest, right, it is a pretty lovely place. There's a Toy Moomba here. Oh. Timber Maniacs. Hey. Well, that's all you gotta say, dude. I wouldn't mind living in a place like Fisherman's Horizon, to be honest. Probably if I was older, mind you, but still. Actually, no, we still don't want to quite go to the mayor's house just yet, because there's something else that we need to do while we're here. I just need to remember the way to get there. I'd be cool with it. Alright, you'll have to excuse me a moment because I'm going to check the guide again for the particular person that we're looking for here. Ah. So I was slightly mistaken. We do need to go in the direction of the mayor's house. And then we'll be able to meet someone we've seen previously. So, who's this dude? This is Martin, the headmaster of Galbadia Garden. Yeah, it looks like he's been banished. But again, like, Martin, like, you know, he was a guy who was an instructor in the art of war, and they've let him come here. These peaceful, like, you know, pacifist guys. Alright. So, why do we want to play Martin at cards? Because if you think back, way back when to the point when we got the Renoa card, we had to give away our Ifrit card in order to have General Caraway play his daughter's card. And he said, in literally the same room, by the way, without leaving, they lost the card to Martin. So Martin has our Ifrit card, and we are getting it back. But this is where things get dicey. So we have the elemental things to worry about, but on top of that there's a new rule, sudden death. What does that mean? If it goes down to a draw, it doesn't end the draw, it keeps playing. Now that really shouldn't be an issue with the hand we have, but you never know. And there's the Ifrit card, no less. Plus it has elemental, which just hoses everything basically. It's a really, really annoying it's a really, really annoying, like, rule. But thankfully, that's a good starting point. Alright, what I'm going to do, I am going to play Diablos here. Because there's no cards that can then take Diablos safely. He'll have to play something to take the Ifrit card, and I can then play something in turn. Any of his cards will do, it just depends which one he wants to use. Oh, okay, that's a bit different. But that's fine, if I take this card now, that gives us advantage. Ah, maybe not. Well, no worries there. Okay, so if I play Cypher here, that will still beat that card. He can then play the Visage card to beat me, but in turn, I can then play the Quistis card and take that. So we'll be fine. There we go. And we, of course, get 2 cards. Thank you very much. And the open rules spread, which is nice as well, because you do want that to spread around. Ah, one moment. We need to move Find On for this because there's a very special draw point in this building. Mayor Doob! Wow. Sounds like me in the last bar I visited. But yeah, one of the things that I just want to bring up again is that Sid, I think, sent Squall out here because Squall isn't being asked to fight anyone here. He's being asked to talk to people and relate to them. Sid did very good at just got off his ass and come all the way down here himself. But he's giving Squall an exercise here to try and, you know, open up to people a little bit and understand their perspectives. And plus there's, of course, the distinction between these two, you know, two factions. You've got one military force and one force of pacifists. Okay, before we do that though. Secret draw point. Ultimate magic. Whoa, baby. And she stocks a fair few, I'll give her that. Special note, by the way, that draw point never replenishes. But, you know what? Dobe seems like a cool, chill kind of guy. Hey, Dobe, how do you play about cars? You know, how do you think about those? So again, we still have the elemental rule in effect, which is really, really irritating. But there's a reason we're playing Dobe, because we want him to pull out a specific card from his deck. I literally have no idea why he played that card there. That is the worst. Like, you never in Triple Triad play a card in the middle. There's no card in the game that is good enough to withstand, like, attack from all sides if you put it in the middle. That is the stupidest thing you could have possibly done. Jeez Louise, honestly. And now you know he's not even trying anymore. So I'm placing that there because he can't put any of his cards down there to beat mine. So he'll play that one there now and that's it. Easy peasy. So it looks like this again is one of those cases where the cards are kind of random. Hopefully he'll pull out the card that I want to see in a little bit. I'm going to put Leviathan as well because if... Excuse me. If we get a water element, then that'll be good. Not so just as of yet, though. Now that's the question, how do I want to play this? Because... It's sketchy here, to be quite honest. Right, let's play Zell there. Okay, that's reasonable. We can now start taking some cards. Curious, but okay, fair enough. Alright, let's play on defensive. If I put Leviathan in the middle... Or in fact, no, I'll do one better. I'll probably know her there. No, actually, no. We need to put Leviathan here. There we go. Again, bit sketchy there, but we got it. So hasn't played the card we won. What a bastard. He's got a number of choices here, so we'll see what he pulls out of his deck. Yeah, I thought that might be the case. Curious. That's all piloted that one. We definitely want mesmerized cards, by the way, because they refine into region magic, which is really, really nice. Play your damn card. I know you have a special card on you. Play the fucking card. Ah, damn it. He has an El Noyo card, though, and I'm definitely farming those as we go through the game. Marlboro card, too, for that matter. Okay, that's a better place for him to put it. Finally. I feel like playing aggressive this time around. He has a number of options now to beat that, but we'll see how we go. I legitimately do not know why he played that there. That is deeply confusing to me. Ah, So what the A is trying to do here is it's going to try and bait me to put down the Zell card to take his, and then he's going to flip both the Kyros card and the Zell card simultaneously. Which I will not be based into, thank you, my good sir. No way. Ah, okay. Well, we can play defensive for the moment then. So if I put this card here, he can't then take my Kyros card. Yep. There we go. I really wish, by the way, there was a feature for this game to remember your last hand. Okay. Thankfully, the field is mostly devoid of elemental. No, I'm going tongue tied here. Thankfully, it's mostly devoid of like elemental zones. That's fine. Again, I'm confused because the Rajin card, Fusion Rajin card would have made perfect sense there, but well, I'm guessing he's not really in the mood for making sense here. New card at least, and some boss cards that we can take, so that's good. C's in no hurry here. That's a moot point. He's going to take it back with his card anyway if I still win. Hasn't played it, what a bastard. We'll come out swinging on this one. We don't have the same rule in effect, which is a bit irritating, but never mind. Play that there, I'll still take that. There we go. Alright, if you'll excuse me just a moment, I'm going to go grab another beer before trying to get this guy to give up his card again. Are we just in a moment? Right, I'm back. Where were we? I hope he fucking cost his card. Again, that's the thing I don't like about this game the most. Like, it's otherwise reasonably enjoyable, but when you know there's a guy with a rare card, games coughing up is just a nightmare. I hope you're all having a good Friday, by the way, and you've got something nice planned for the weekend, even despite everything that's going on. I definitely will, Grumpy Cloud. I will absolutely get a classy top hat and a nice sword king. So yeah, just to mention, by the way, the card. The card for Norg is called the Shumi Tribe. It's the one instance in the game where it chooses not to spoil you through boss cards, which is curious, but hey, there we are. And that we've had a lot of references to the Shumi Tribe as we've been walking through Fisherman's Horizon. There we go, he's got the Quetzalcoatl card. But you might note as well that his hand is ridiculously strong. He's got no less than 4 boss cards in there, which is going to be a problem. But we are also blessed with a number of water tiles as well, which is really nice. So the Quetzalcoatl card has 9/9 on its right and bottom. So what we need to do, therefore, is actually take advantage of that really early. And I'm going to do that with the Quistis card. It'll make it much more difficult for him to place it somewhere safe. Alright, this is actually a little sketchy, this. It's not as safe as I'd like. Yeah, I'm going to keep playing this safe for the moment. Okay, so let's see how this is going to work. Okay, so the issue we run into here, in fact, no, this should work. If I play Leviathan here, in order to win, he'll then be forced to play the trauma card, the one at the top, to take back the one in the middle. But I can then beat that with Zell. So, yes, aha, gotcha. Okay, we got the Quetzalcoatl card, that's really nice. So I need to play him again. But, hey, does your wife play cards, I wonder? I'm sure she doesn't have anything interesting on her, or anything potentially earth-shattering that might reveal the history of one of our lead characters. No, I don't believe that for a second. No way. Nah, not buying it. We actually don't have a safe card here, funnily enough. Or do we? I'm glad to see, by the way, Gogo Soiro, that you have now turned me into a Sailor Moon character. I'm not classy like Mamoru, though, so that's the problem. Even though he's also, well, a criminal, I suppose, without getting into too much detail. He has the air of classiness. That's the thing I'm trying to get at. Yes, there is. But unfortunately, Flo, the mayor's wife, is proving to be reluctant to play it. Although this is something you have to actually set up for. You have to do a number of side quests in order to make this happen. And I believe that I have done it. There it is! Check that bad boy out in the top left. The Irvine card. And he's played it. Oh God, she's played it in the best place as well. How incredibly rude of her. Alright, fair enough then. But having played it first, though, means that we have the advantage for the rest of the game, basically. It's just going to depend on what happens next. Alright, so for the moment, I am actually going to dispose of the Kyros card. In fact, no, I'm telling a lie here. That's why I was thinking, Gogotaro. Why does she have the Irvine card? How strange. I wonder why that might be. So, in order to take this, I can play the Zell card or the Quistis card there, but then they will get taken in turn, which is rough. I'm not really sure if I want to risk that right now. So for the moment, I'm going to put Quistis... No, let's not do that, actually. Well, just bear in mind, Grumpy Cloud, that in the past, we've had people like General Caraway, who have had, he had his daughter, Renoa's card. Does that mean that Flo is related to Irvine in some way? I don't know. It's all a bit of a mystery, really, to be quite honest. Okay, so I'm going to drop the Zell card here. That's going to result in Flo playing the robot spider card on the bottom left, but I can then take that with the Quistis card, and then we win. Okay, surprisingly not. That was not what I expected. Ah! We're in trouble now, I've just realised, because of two things. It doesn't matter where I play a card now, she will take the Quistis card and it will be a draw. Oh, sorry, the Zell card. And it'll be a draw. And if not, it'll take the Biggs and Wedge card. So I think we're just going to have to give this one up, basically. Yep. But it's sudden death, so we get to play again, which is nice. The Irvine card is an actual real powerhouse, by the way. It's kind of nuts. So, we've got to be careful what cards we play here. You know what? That's an amazing theory, Gogotaro. They just gives it out to, like, women, random women. Although that would mean that he's like after the old, he's like more into the older woman, to be quite honest, with Mayor Flo there, who's also married, by the way. Bit sketchy, I'm just saying. Well, when sudden death happens, I think the same cards get played again, so that's why we had that happen. But we have the Irvine card. Yay! All right, see you later, suckers. Alright, let's be on our way then. Well, they told us to get the hell out, and so we shall. Oh, well, that was fun. I'm sure, like, you know, nothing else. Oh! Albanian soldiers! Ah! You stole my card, you little bastards! Well, we best go after him then, hadn't we? Oh boy, gotta save this twerp again. Best sort our stuff before we go though. He's just gonna shake his fist really hard. I will note, by the way, that while, you know, a person having a card of a character doesn't necessarily mean they're related, there is more evidence for that in Fishin's Mother's Rising coming up, I believe. Nope, we have no idea if they've lived or died yet, Grumpy Cloud. But yeah, looks like the Galbadians are after her alone as well. I wonder why that might be. Well, looks like Meadope's pacifist attitude didn't go very far. Yeah, you know what? Let's be fair on this. Let's not let Dope suffer. He's an idealist, you know. The Ironclad? Wait, what might that be? Curious. So yes, Quall's got his new sword, and he looks stupid. I'm sorry, but it's really, really bad. Anyway, let's get to work. By the way, I junctioned new magic to Zell so that every time he hits an opponent that is vulnerable to being drained, he will actually heal for the same amount of damage. That's a nice little tidbit. But what might this be that's coming? Oh, snap! It's the tank we fought last time. That's also able to jump. Seen better days, but it's back. Give the Galbadians credit, they built it pretty well. So, a couple of things about this boss. He is weaker, but he's still quite dangerous otherwise. You do want to steal items from him this time around, though. Yeah, you can see the chain gun isn't quite working. Alright, we got the item we want. We're going to need that for later. And you know what? Let's scan him as well. Because it's been a while since we fought this tank, so let's see what it's weak to again. So, thunder, earth, and water. I told you I junctioned water to Squall's attack for some reason, but you might note as well that we did also pick up a new Guardian Force, Leviathan, that is water-based. And we've got Quetzalcoatl, so I might as well drop that on him. That was over half of that dude's health, by the way. Alright. My god, it's the monster from James Cameron's The Abyss! Again though, I will give this game credit, they definitely upped like the model fidelity, even before the HD remaster of course, from Final Fantasy VII, particularly for summons that are the same have been brought over, of which Leviathan is one of them. And I'll do it. I mean, hey, I'll give that tank credit. It was built pretty well to have survived, like, you know, the explosion of the missile base. It's just a shame that our party members didn't. I mean, they're still unaccounted for. And that sucks. You know? Oh, well. I wonder if I'll ever see them again. Oh, snap! I agree, Michael. Like, when I first fought the boss, like, for the very first time as a kid, particularly the missile-based one, because you will have leveled up a little bit since then as the other party, it was quite difficult. But yeah, everyone's back, and Squall actually has an emotion. A positive, happy emotion for the first time in his miserable life. It's great, isn't it? But of course, let's go. Hey, Selfie. This is Zell's cute way, by the way, of, well, or rather the writer's cute way of, you know, not having to re-explain everything that's happened to these guys when we already, as the player, know what's happened, which is quite neat. Ah, Dob's not happy about this. Doesn't even want to play cards with us anymore. Good. What have you got to say, Renoa? Oh my god. Renoa, are you, like, literally telling us the themes of the game? My god. I like how he says that, like, a child is being scolded, like, when they've stolen something out of the cupboard. The answer to your question, Michael, is that you are entirely right. I am from the UK. I am English. Ah, neighbour, where do you hail from? Very nice, very nice. Hope Reading's treating you well. So, this whole philosophy thing that's happening here that Squall's talking, like, we basically had a clash between pacifists and, again, soldiers. And if you want my perspective on it, I'm a dirty fence sitter in that I don't want, like, you know, things to be settled with violence if at all possible, but I think that people should be ready to react with violence if necessary. I know it sounds awful, but the honest truth of which is, like, you know, if you're, like, a lot of the evils in the world, like in the past, have not been, only could be defeated by violence, to be quite honest. It sucks. We don't live in a perfect world where people are all peaceful and happy. Like, there are some people out there who are just genuinely shitheads. Well, that solves that, I guess. So, in theory, we could be done with Fisherman's Horizon right now, and I also seem to have lost the ability to walk up this ramp. There we are. But we're not quite done yet. Also, thank you very much for the follow, Michael. I really appreciate it. Or Mikal, if you pronounce it that way. Okay, so we could head back to the garden, but there's actually some stuff to do in Fisherman's Horizon before we leave. But we'll need the ability to switch party members firstly. Now I'll just give Squall that sing and then we'll be on our way. Ah, for the Czech Republic. Oh, Squall's gone slow down to walking pace. I think story might be happening. So yeah, Irvine's been back all of 5 minutes and he's already saying, hey, like, come fix up my shit, yo. He's just gonna, like, make, you know, he's got his gun, he's gonna, like, attach, like, 5 of them on top of his current one. But yeah, we now have Irvine in the party, so we actually want to head back down to Fisherman's Horizon. We're not done yet. Might sound crazy, but there's a reason for this. And while that's happening, I'm gonna very quickly check the guide that I have, just to make sure that I'm not missing this. At least give Irvine a new gun. Why the hell not? So we're still in the position to give new weapons to the team that we really want to use, but we will do eventually. Uh-oh. This guy's gonna have no store left by the end of this. Also inexplicably cycling through all the music tracks. I have no idea why. Go on, one more time, kid. Wreck that shop! Oh. He's killing the shop! This is going badly. He's so angry his text has turned yellow. And then red, no less. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Don't tempt it, shopkeeper. You're done for. He actually got it in the war. Incredible. 10 out of 10. So this is actually a side quest, believe it or not, or at least I think it's a side quest. But for the moment, we're going to, of course, mooch back up here towards the station. Uh-oh, who's this guy? You blew up the tank and everything. There's no way that, like, you know, I'm gonna lose to you. Looks like the guy's left. So yeah, we've got ourselves a Mega Phoenix. That's quite nice. Alright, so we're going to nip back to the garden now, or at least on the way back there. So yeah, we're just going to wrap up that other side quest with that kid who finally managed to fish without murdering someone, so congratulations to him. He even takes someone's eye out as well. Impressive. So, this is really hard to see, but there is a ladder here. To answer your question, Mikhail, I'm going to get Odin before Cypher. And as for getting the Lionheart, I'll get it as and when I can. I'm actually planning, after I finish this particular stream today, which will involve getting Balan liberated, to do the next stream will be entirely optional content, so it'll be the entirety of the Cetra ruins and some other stuff as well. So this is the guy we saw in the FMV who nearly died. Pride? You might say he's a lion, perhaps. Lion's pride? Ha 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 ha. Ah, terrible joke, I'm sorry. I think I like you. Well, looks like best go back to the inn then, hadn't we? Alright, fine then. Turn the old free time speed thing again. Zoop! So the end was where that drunkard was outside before. I'm immensely grateful for this free time speed thing, because honestly, getting anywhere at the moment would be just a nightmare. Ah, nothing of note. That literally phased through Irvine's head then. Dope's wearing some funny outfit, isn't he? I'll see if anything like that before. So yeah, looks like Fisherman's Horizon was founded by people from Eshtar, which again was that place that was sending soldiers to fight the Galbadians, and that's where, you know, we last saw Laguna, rather, sorry, the previous flashback is how we saw Laguna, Kiros and Ward fighting them. So Eshtar keeps cropping up here and there in the background. I would, but first I want to go and check out this magazine. Timber Maniacs. Very nice. So yeah, it's the old thing of, hey, you know what? There's always going to be a Timber Maniac somewhere. This is entirely optional, by the way, and it's so optional that if you don't do it while you're here at Fisherman's Horizon for the first time, you will miss it forever. Even the drunkard was able to stand up. Hey, it works for me. Oh. He's 200 years old. Jeez Louise, woman. A riveting conversation. Your little apprentice nearly killed me! Almost took me eye out! why there's a triangle there. I presume that's meant to point at the shop, but I don't know. Like, I literally think the shopkeeper is able to speak in, like, you know, forum speak or leet speak. I don't get it. So this guy's not the mayor, but he might as well be, because everyone seems to talk about him and like him way much more than Dobe does. Blah, blah, blah. Oh. Same as anywhere. The name, like, you know, is nothing special. But people think it's got some deep meaning to it. So Squalor's inadvertently destroyed Fisherman's Horizon in one sense, along with nearly another, so good on him. Oh, God. Master Fisherman, more like Master Bullshitter. Well, let's play along with the old man. He's clearly, like, you know, 500 years old. We'll just be nice to him. Oh my God, that shopkeeper is just having the weirdest fucking day. So yeah, for our business there, we got a Mega Elixir, which is really nice. I forgot something, by the way. If you see him before you even get to Mayor Dobe's house, you get something else as well. But too little, too late for that, so it's not the end. But it's not the end of the world. All right, so that was the Master Fisherman's side quest, and that was a thing. Let's move on. Zoop. Alright, Irvine, let's go sort this shit out. I'll be fair to Irvine though, like, you know, when he first arrived on the scene, he was basically just wanting to stick his gun in everywhere and fire all his bullets off. But he seems to have some sensitivity to him now that he might think, hey, maybe we should go talk to Selphie after her home, like that she came from, was blown to fucking pieces. Of course. Well, that's not technically true, because I think that Irvine missed off this third thing, which was women with guns, of course. Alright, let's go see Selphie and make sure she's okay. Zoop. Alright, do we... You know what? Squall's progressing, but he's not quite got there yet, and it was Irvine's idea originally. So... we'll leave it to him. Oh God, Irvine. I'll be fair to Irvine, that was pretty smooth of him. Maybe I wish he was doing it for other reasons than just, like, you know, getting his dick away, but I don't know anymore. Also, it looks like the Garden's top deck has had a revamp as well. And Squall's right on the money with that as well. Alright, looks like we're going to war. Zell's perpetually at the back of the line for the hot dogs. Renoa's realising she can't read. It is unavoidable. It is your destiny. Sad thing is we'll see at the very end of the game, maybe it was fated. Whoops. Turn off the video game. We're going to congratulate him on a promotion to a job he doesn't even want. Yay! Go Garden team! Oh boy, here we go. We're going to set them up on a date, aren't they? Okay, so there's no real way of knowing this shit. It's just kind of like nonsense. But there are two different songs you can play as a result of this. It doesn't matter who you give the instruments to, just that you pick the right combination. And so I'm thinking if we're going to try and get, you know, if we're going to try and get Renoa and Squall to talk about, I think we might do the look of the Irish. So if you'll excuse me just a moment, I'm going to again review the guide. Okay, I've always thought of Zell as a guitar kind of guy, so we're going to give him that. Yeah! Not a bad looking guitar as well, for that matter. So yeah, when they say that Irvine knows, like, the actual composition, he doesn't. It's up to us to decide, but you've got... I don't know how as a kid you would know which ones to pick. So next up we're going to have Irvine, and he's going to use the flute. Pretty good. Okay, Selfie's going to have the tap. I don't know what the tap is, but we'll find out. Yeah, you know what? Let's just go with it. Okay. And that just leaves Quistis. And she is going to have the violin. So I suppose if you were paying like attention to this, I mean, I'm listening to this on headphones, so it's clear to me, but you can see that these are the same song. Just on different instruments. So I suppose maybe it isn't quite as hard, but you'd have to go through all of them, and that's just a lot of work. I like how Squall is at least human enough to still feel, like, bored. That's something, at least. And since we're here, I might as well just do some very quick menuing, sort out what every Guardian Force is learning, blah, 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 blah. I hope you're all enjoying the stream, by the way. We've been going for nearly 2 hours, surprisingly enough, but we still have a fair bit to go yet. Specifically, I still want to show off the liberation of Balan, so if you're up for it, I would be willing to do another hours to show that off. I appreciate it's late, so if, again, you don't particularly want to do that, that's absolutely fine. Just let me know. Or I'll give Siren something useful to learn. Yeah, we need to get, like, more junctions going. Yeah, Diablos is on that. That's good. Yeah, Carbuncle on the right thing. We're great. Great. Yeah, we're all set. Right, cool. Okay, so let's go see what everyone else is up to. Oh, snap! She's even in the dress as well. Go get him, Tiger. Okay, I'm just going to... Bye, Redoa. Leaving. No, oh, never mind. Tried to make a break for it, but just had no luck. He's tired. Of course he's acting like a teenager. See, he's warming up a little bit. Irvine, what magazine did you leave there? If it's the Guns magazine, it's great. If it's the Women's magazine, perhaps not so much for what you have in mind. Oh boy. This is also one of the reasons why I actually like Fishman's Horizon as a place, because again, it seems pretty chill at night. You've got what is basically a giant concert place. Holy crap! You big stud, you. Happy Friday, everyone. And so, yes, let's change the view a bit, even though it doesn't really do anything. Oh man, it's the magazine Irvine left behind. I knew it! I knew it! It's as Go-Go Type Wrote said, it was Big Bazooka's monthly. You might want to get rid of the magazine. It's a bit of a mood killer. Okay, that's pretty good. I was not expecting that backwards roll then. Did Squall force push her with this gesture? Oh my god. And she just killed him! I'll be fair to Rinoa, right? She's been pretty useless in the past, but this is pretty spot on of her. Like, just saying, hey, look, right? I'm not going to try and bone you right now, but I legitimately do understand you're under a lot of pressure and you need some support, and we're here for you. It's a surprisingly consistent theme of this game. Again, Hedgehog's Dilemma. Do you like, you know, get close to someone for the fear of being pricked? Or do you stay far enough away that you're never in any danger but never get close to anyone? Oh, she's making the moves. Talk to the hand! No, go, sorry, robot. Put it out there in the chat for us all. I'm with Rinoa on this one. Again, I really agree with her point of view here. Like, you don't know what's going to come tomorrow. So enjoy the moment while you can. You might end up, like, you know, being caught in a global pandemic. Oh, shit. Ugh, god damn it. Exactly. Together forever, maybe. I don't know. Well, that was fun. I mean, this is the same flashback, but I just keep thinking to myself that he's been there for weeks. He just literally hasn't moved. So yeah, who is this sissy he keeps referring to? Oh god, poor Squall, he can't even get a break. Well, that was fun. Might as well head up to the bridge then. Zoom. Zoom. So yeah, it looks like the garden has indeed been repaired. And they've put this ridiculous paddle control in place for it. I wasn't planning on taking her in the party anyway, so fair enough. So, Nida is the guy who graduated with Squall, Zell, and Selfie way back when after the Dollet mission. Who are you? He's just completely nondescript and uninteresting. Makes sense to me. But before we do that, hey Shu, do you play cards? Oh snap, she does play cards. I am the Queen of Hearts! Oh no, 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 no. I'm not playing with Fishman's Horizon rules. Screw that. Okay. Let's get to work. So we have the Irvine card now, and the Irvine card is broken, so we have probably as strong a hand as we're ever going to get. But as you can see, Shu has a strong hand of her own, so we can't, like, sleep on her on this one. So for the moment, to play defensively, I'm gonna probably play... I'll play Cypher for the moment, because she doesn't have any cards that can take his. Ah, excuse me. Alright, so we can start taking the offensive here. Oh, I didn't mean to play that one. Whoops. Never mind. Oh well, Irvine card, you can start earning bank. So I'll take the Gargantua card, and we'll take the Triplant card as well. The Cardmaster King, I wonder who they might be. But we're not done with Shu yet, because she has a rare card we want, and I will make her cough it up. We've got some new boss cards though, so that's always nice. So I'm actually not going to play the Cypher card first. I'm going to play Irvine instead in top right. Because Cypher's got better stats still all around, really. So what the AI again is trying to do here, it wants to bait me into playing a card, because then it will play the El Noil card, which will beat pretty much everything. Because if I play Kiros here to take that card, it'll play the El Noil card and then take both the Shumi card and Kiros simultaneously, and then we'll be back to square one. So we don't want that. What we will do instead, we'll play. Play the Zell card here. Okay. Right. This will force a win. Play the Jumbo Caxor. Play Irvine takes it. That's also nice new boss cards. There we go. But we still want Shu to cough up her special card, so we will play her again. Another new boss card, though. I'm not going to say no to that. We don't really have any safe cards we can play here, which is a bit of a shame. Alright, we'll play Cypher for now anyway. Yep. But that's fine though, because it's really weak on that side. So, that in mind. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. So yes, as you may have noticed, there is indeed an ultimate weapon in this game, and yes, we will be fighting them eventually. So that'll be interesting. More boss cards, but still not the one we want. I legit have no idea why they played that card there. Seems a bit odd. But we might as well start strong. Fair enough. Picking the O2 cards specifically because you can refine those into O2 tentacles, and we definitely want some of those because we'll be using them for a weapon upgrade for Christus. In the meantime, this is in hand entirely made of boss cards. This is going to be probably the toughest triple triad game that I've had just yet, and we still don't have the special card, which is really, really annoying. So what I'm trying to do with this one here is try and play my cards in such a way that my cards can't be taken and they're then forced to take theirs back, because it's easier for me to take their cards rather than try and take my own back. Alright. The oil build card will take Irvine, but that's not the end of the world because we still win. And we have a new boss card as well, so that's always nice. Oh, that was almost terrible. It is quite funny though how I'm still skipping over a Noah's card because it's not great. Just like her, really. I'm being unfair. She was more on point this time around. I felt more appreciative of what she was trying to do. Alright, come on, give me your special card. There's a new boss card to be fair, so that's something. In fact, 2 new boss cards for that matter. Always good to round out your collection. There we go. Still not coughing up the card we want. Hopefully she'll give that card up eventually. She's just been really, really reluctant right now. There's another ultimate weapon card and an El Noel card there, so that's nice, I guess. Small bit of trivia, by the way. There is actually one specific boss in this game that does not have a card associated with it. We'll be seeing that boss eventually at the very end of the stream series. But yeah, that's the thing. Yep, had to concede defeat there. I'm running out of beer here. I'm going to have to get another in a little bit. God, her hand's terrible as well. I don't even feel like I want to bother. Anyway. It's not actually Go-Go Sorrow. Sorry, I misspoke. There are actually two bosses that don't have cards in this game. There it is! That's the one we're after. That's the Carbuncle card. It's not a great card for use because it's just too weak on the sides, so obviously going to do something stupid like that. Who's that Pokemon? Alright, I'm tempted to go all offense on this because it allows us to seize the advantage here, so I'm going to play that there. Makes sense. Yeah. Yoink. And the Elveret card as well. Right, so we've got Shu's card. You know what? I'm done. Let's call it a day. Or rather, I would, but anyway. Just needs to want to let me leave. Actually, no need, I didn't want to play it. Quistis, do you play cards? Nah, you don't play cards here. Alright. How would Quistis already know that, though? Curious. Everyone hold on to your butts. Alright, Squall, it's your time for karaoke. But in true Squall fashion, he's not having it. So Zell's going to be back in our party. I'm going to swap out Renoa's Junctions. In fact, it looks like Renoa's Junctions have been removed already, which is really weird. Whatever, I'll sort it later. So yeah, we're now in control of the garden, and we can actually use it to cross the world. I mean, again, like, you know, the Tiny Bronco in Final Fantasy VII, that was one thing, but this is a full-blown floating base. You can actually go to the cockpit at any point and explore the garden again by hitting triangle. And one thing that the garden can do that the Tiny Bronco couldn't is actually travel over land. So because of this, we actually have a substantial amount more of the world now to explore. But we're not going to go anywhere just quite yet. So, you know, it's been a really, really long day for Squall. I think even though he only woke up just a little time ago, that he might want to go back to bed again. It's just one of those things, you know? First, I'm again just consulting the guide here, make sure I've got it right. So yeah, Squall, he's feeling a little lightheaded, might want to head to the actual dormitory, sorry, to the infirmary first. Another girl 4 years ago? Equistis, do you have any idea who this king might be? I don't know. But anyway, let's go beat Karawaki a game of cards. Again, she has some nice cards here, so that's always welcome. Again, trying to bait, as you see, because we've got the Kyros card, which will take the trauma card there. But what will happen is they'll then actually end up playing the Catablepus card, the 7/7, and take both of them simultaneously. So, let's not get baited. Let's not get baited even. There we go. Excellent. So, we've pretty much like wiped the floor with everyone in the garden, you know, in cards. Done pretty well for ourselves, methinks. I think we should go, like, take a nap. Oh. Dun dun dun! So, would you fucking believe it? Quistis is the card king. If there were... As if you needed any more reasons to think that she's the best girl in the game. She even came dressed in her uniform. Not the kind of night visit that Squall would otherwise have wanted to his dormitory, but that seems to be Renoa's job more than anything. So yeah, this is it. Time to throw down with Quistis. The best card player in the garden. We're going to play her card against her. Because Irony's a bitch and I love it. But you'll note her deck isn't anything all that special right now. But she does also have a rare card that we want to get a hold of. But for the moment, we're just going to punk her really, really hard. Because we're mean like that. Absolutely wipe the floor. And you can't see it, but I actually unlocked an achievement for doing that. So that's neat. Quistis, why are you getting on your knees? Please don't do that. That's weird and unusual. So yes, we can now challenge Quistis at any time, and that means going back to the cockpit to go fight her. Because she still has a rare card that I want to get a hold of. I told you we'd be getting a lot of rare cards this episode. I promise this is the last one. Actually, no, I've just realised I've lied. If we go on to do the Liberation of Balaam, which is coming up next, then it will not be the last one. There'll be one more. So 2 more cards to go. But once I've actually got this card from her, I'll just do a quick pulse check and see if anyone else wants to watch me do the rest of the Balam section. Because that is a bit involved, but we'll see. So yes, look at the card on the top left. That's the Gilgamesh card. That's the one we want from her. And as you can see, it's a ridiculously good card as well. So it'll be Biggs and Wedge card in the top right now in order for Quistis to get advantage back. Yep, thought as much. Interesting, I was not expecting that. Bit of a critical error on her part in my opinion, but, well, them's the breaks. Smashed it. Okay, so to everyone who's still in chat, thank you very much for sticking around through all of that horrible RNG where cards would or would not appear despite my protestations otherwise. I had hoped to actually get through more of the game by this point than otherwise I had, but again, card games being what they are, that's just how much of a faff it's been. So, I'm going to very quickly nip Scared Beer. If you just let me know in chat while I'm away if you want me to continue on to doing the Visiting Balam again. If you do, then I'll certainly do it. If not, we'll call it there for the night, and I'll resume it next time. It's perfectly fine either way, but just whatever you're all comfortable with. I'll be back momentarily. Well, I'm back. I have a beer. So since there's no actual, we need to call it a night kind of thing, let's keep going, I reckon. Okay, so we need to go back to Balam. There is actually a substantial amount of optional content that opens at this point as well. But you remember what Dobes and the others said about Fisherman's Horizon? There's just a giant rail bridge that takes you all the way to Estar. I do apologise for the frame rate, by the way. The world map really, really chugs quite badly. It's pretty dreadful. So for the moment, we'll make our way back to Balam. Specifically, we need to go to the shore first. But, oh, what's that in the distance? Oh dear. That looks an awful lot like Galbadia Garden, doesn't it? Oops. I'm trying to remember how to actually exit the garden on the world map rather than going out the front entrance, because that's just a faff. There we go. Excellent. Okay, so you can see the crater that's been left behind. Things are looking pretty rough. Right, it's time for me to rejunction everything that got taken off my characters despite... for no good reason. It's great, isn't it? I love it. Ah, how irritating. Might as well slot something in there. I'm just junctioning those magics randomly, I assure you. There's no forward planning whatsoever. None whatsoever, I swear blind. Nah. Okay. So yeah, you junction Death to Spirit, you get a substantial boost, which is really nice. What else can we junction to this? Something decent at the very least. Go with Bio, why not? Okay, that'll do. Then let's just give her the appropriate abilities. Yep, Squalls is set appropriately. Cool. Right, we're actually set. So let's have a tent. Yep, there we go. So what happens if we try to fly straight to Galbadia Garden? I wonder how that will turn out. I can't see anything bad happening as a result of that. Oh, I guess nothing happens at all. Hello? We're here? Nope. Don't care? Fine, whatever. Alright. Well, I'm sure that there's nothing major. Maybe they're just saying hello. Oh dear, it looks like the Galbadian soldiers have occupied Balan. So yeah, it looks like it's Fisherman's Horizon all over again. Well, that's interesting. Is there definitely no way we can get in? Doesn't seem it. Squall with the quick thinking. Smooth operator. The commander, she's staying at the hotel. Interesting. So Zell is mandatory for this section because he obviously came from Balam. That's where his mother lives. We're going to bring Quistis along. And Selfie's also now back in action as well, but we're going to just bench her for a little while. Yeah, might as well draw that. Why not? First things first, let's check in on Zell's mum. Zell, you don't have any brains. All of the stuff that was meant to go into your, like, brain mass end up in your hands instead. So Fusion's here. You remember she's one of Cypher's other friends. The one who speaks entirely in AOL keywords. Oh man, imagine what it's like to be on lockdown where you can't leave your town or like even meet people in the streets or anything. Crazy, innit? The big bad rascal. By the way, if you didn't get the chance to actually get the Zell card from Mardink before, you can do so now if you want. We still can't see Zell's room though, like makes you wonder what's in there, honestly. What could he possibly be up to? Might as well say hello to everyone at the very least. Yeah, everyone's having a fun old time. Yeah, we can buy more items here, but we don't need any really right now. Sneaky, 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 sneaky. Alright, fine, we'll go to the hotel. Jeez. Yeah, Alone's just gonna turn up, of course. So, Fusion is the commander, so who might the captain be? Curious, ain't it? Also, 90s Disco Rave Guy is back, just for you, Go-Go Atomic Robot. Oh, I bet you're a big man thinking you got the sorceress backing you and everything. Also, there is a draw point in the ocean. It is a very bad draw point, but we'll take it anyway. So he's been fishing, and he caught something. Now we go find him. So, maybe he's gone back into town to cook it? Let's have a look. So you might know there's steam coming out of the house now. So yeah, we can still go and see Zell's room though. So that's nice. And Zell's room is exactly as you'd expect. It's guns and punching bags. And a hoverboard. By the way, Zell does not get to use his T-board in any of his limit breaks, which is a real shame. Oh no, do we have to hear about the incident? This sounds like it's going to be incredibly embarrassing. We're meant to be professionals. Oh god. So there's a save point here. Which I'm going to take now. You cannot unfortunately get the T-board, which is a shame. What you can do though, is you can punch the punchy bag. Yeah, take that! And we can all sleep on the same bed as well if we want to. So that's the thing. Alright. Behind one of the army vehicles, hey. Okay. Where did we last see one of them? We have more than enough money, so screw it, you can have the 30,000. Alright, so the captain's inside the train, but there are actually two ways to find him, believe it or not. And you get ranks on this. You get seed experience for it. So if we go to the train, we actually get less. But there's a sniffer dog. And why has the sniffer dog suddenly lost his mind, you might wonder? Well, we were just in Zell's house where this captain cooks a load of fish. Really stinky fish. And so the dog's like, ruh-roh. What is it, Scoob? What is it, Lassie? Someone fallen down the well? My god. And there's the captain. It's Rajin. And that was a thing. So before we do what is, as you probably guessed, an upcoming boss fight, I'm actually going to do one very quick thing, which is to unjunction Zell's strength stat. Why am I doing that? Well, this is because, once again, Rajin, he has items we want to steal. And because you can only do stealing by mugging in this game and not by actually stealing without causing any damage, That unfortunately means that we have to try and limit the amount of damage we do to him until we've stolen the stuff from him. So, Fugin hit him so hard, he fell backwards, but fell backwards and rolled forwards, and I don't know how that's physically possible. But yeah, you get more seed experience for using the dog rather than just buying the money and going straight to the train. Smooth, Zell. Real smooth. So yeah, time for a boss fight. So the soldiers again are nothing really to worry about. I didn't even need to really like bother about like, you know, pulling the trigger on that one. But yeah, as you see, Rajan hits quite hard. So, Rajan, true to his Japanese name, or the meaning of his Japanese name, absorbs thunder magic, but he's weak against poison. So that's good. Trying to figure out what to cast on him, actually. Go Water. Water's always pretty good. But, like a lot of other bosses in this game, Rajan is also weak to being blinded, if I recall correctly. And since he's a physical attacker, blinding him will obviously take a lot of his threat out of the fight. He took that surprisingly well. And he's down. Oh god damn it, Zell, you would have to rush in. I'll take that as a yes then, she does want to fight. But Rajan's back in for the, you know, he's on top on this one. He's feeling a lot better. So now we have to fight both of them, and this boss fight is actually dangerous. I will explain why in a little bit, but we've got a couple of things to do first before we get this fight really underway. First of which is to get everyone healed up. And so the second is that Fujin actually has a GF for us to draw. So we're going to repeat the strategy of last time where we blind Raijin, and then we can let him just do whatever, but Fujin needs to go first. We can of course still mug him as well, so we're going to definitely do that. Might as well scan it while we're here as well. So yeah, Fujin, similarly, weak to poison, lower health, absorbs wind. Not much to note, really. But you definitely want her dead first. Raji is completely manageable if you have him blinded. But she's got multi-hitting attacks. And that's the Rajin special, and holy crap does it hurt. I believe that also hits regardless of if he's blinded as well. I'm going to actually slow down a little bit on Fujin, only because I want to see if I can steal something from her as well. I definitely want to steal from Rajin again. But yeah, Sai, as you saw, reduces you to 1 hit point. That's why she's dangerous. Because if Rajin gets an attack off immediately afterwards on that character, they are dead. There we go. So you might know that Rajin has changed colour. That's because he's been hit by meltdown effects, which now means that he actually has 0 defense of any sort. But we got a duel off anyway, so that's fine. The seaside! Don't you know there are dolphins around here? Ah, so Rajin is not blinded anymore. We definitely need to put that back on him. I don't know about you, but I think Rajin is dead. Also, this is Squall's new limit break from getting this sword as well. So this will actually probably kill both of them as it happens. Yeah, they're both done. Good fight that, actually. I quite enjoyed that one because it felt like I was in some danger. But yeah, we have Pandemonium as well, so that's our wind element GF. So here's the thing, right? Obviously, Fujin and Rajin are on the wrong side because... Also, I don't know why Squall's like shaking here a little bit, but... They are obviously on the wrong side. But their reasoning for fighting is because they want to help their friend. And is that so dissimilar than what we saw back in Fisherman's Horizon with what Renault was saying to Squall? Not especially in my opinion. Again, the big theme of this game is like friendship is really important. It's not actual power, it's not like Sailor Moon or anything like that. But, you know, caring about other people actually matters. Even if they are omnicidal morons, I suppose. I mean, okay, Squall, like, I know you're being honest with them and saying you're not going to hold back, but we literally hit them with a giant death laser that pierced the heavens. I know you're going to get stronger throughout the game, but like, holy crap, we didn't hold back already as it was. Quistis literally melted Rajin's face off. Fusion is great though, I really like her just because she's constantly giving Rajin shit and it's fantastic. Run away, run away, run away! Also, she's a hot lady with an eye patch. I'm not going to lie about that. Circumstance, you say, Squall? I'm not so sure about that, but that might be me telling. And so with that, we've kicked the Galbadian forces out of town. Fantastic. Selfie missiles were fired at. But yeah, to be fair, like, you know, she just wants to see for herself. Not an unreasonable thing to want. But woo, that was a fight, wasn't it? That was quite something. So, if I just manage to turn this around very slowly, it's going to take forever. Yep, Balam's been liberated. Galbadia Garden's effed off. I don't know why it left. You'd think that taking out Fusion and Rajan alone would have been, like, not enough, but that's neither here nor there. But why are we back in Balam, you might ask yourself? Well, I do like to bookend my streams where possible, and we started this stream by playing a lot of cards. We're going to end it by playing some more cards as well. But before we do that, we're going to rest up. And we'll take the opportunity to save as well. In fact, so I stole some items from Rajin. Specifically the strength up, and that gives you a bonus 1 to strength, so I'm going to give those all to Squall. We also got this, the meat, which teaches Zell the Meteor Strike ability for his limit break. One thing I will note, by the way, is that Zell's limit breaks are always available if you know the combination to execute them and what triggers them to be available. The only thing the books do is make their prompts appear on screen. Anyway, hey lady, do you play cards, by any chance? I could have sworn she did. Never mind. Ah, wait, no, it's this chap here. So this dude owns the hotel. He has a special card we want from him. So yeah, ending as I begun. And there it is, the Pandemona card. We're already getting that. I want to point out again, by the way, that Pandemona's card and a lot of the other Guardian Force cards had different different art rather, on the original PlayStation 1 version. And the original art was infinitely superior to what we have here. It's not even funny. Alright, well, it's still not safe for us to really put down any cars, but we might as well take the offensive here. And there we go, we have the Pandemona card. Cool. Alright then, that's pretty much going to wrap up the stream for today, just before the 3 hour mark as well, which is very nice. So I want to thank you all again for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed it in turn. I will be returning next week to do the next part, which is going to be mostly optional content. There's a whole raft of stuff we can do right now. We can get up to, I believe, 2 or even 3 new Guardian forces. A ton of other stuff can be found as well. It's quite involved, but I'll be looking forward to showing it off to you next time. So I'm going to save here and call it a night. And again, thank you very much for joining me. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. Take care of yourselves and your loved ones. Stay safe. And yeah, all the best to everyone. In a bit.